Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Missing Gear. Got our first two-time winner.
Yeah, it took 8 races.
Yeah.
Martinsville Jr. Matt, how do you feel?
I feel great. I had a great pick.
Still losing the points, but I think, and quote me if I'm wrong, Dylan, I think that's the first person to pick the correct winner this season.
He is, and he's a rat bastard.
Because he's only been on for like 3 episodes.
Didn't even show up to the pod, just texted his picks in a day later.
It's
and
like,
he fucking
you know what?
picked the race
You know
winner.
what, Dylan? That's like when you texted me about the All-Star race last year. And I picked Chase Elliott.
Yeah, but you won.
Or
won that.
when you texted me because you picked Jimmy to win the Brickyard, and he was out, and then I said, you can pick again. I feel nice.
Oh, I remember that.
And then, sure shit, Kevin wins.
That's your own fault for not picking Kevin Harvick in the first place.
Pretty sure
I
you
mean,
picked
Matt,
Denny.
I literally tried to give you points
Dylan,
by
I
picking
still won
Jimmy
at the
Johnson. Hell, that was bullshit.
I still won at the end.
That was bullshit. Much like the rain delay that we got this week. That sucked. That sucked big nuts. I hated that.
Tell me more how that sucked, Dylan.
Well, so, Matt, I had off Saturday. I had off Sunday. Super excited. Had to go to my little cousin's birthday party. So I go and I try to get away from everybody. I go to the basement. I'm just trying to watch this fucking NASCAR race, but it's delayed because of the rain.
Yeah.
Then it starts, and then it's delayed again because of the fucking rain. Then they cancel it. But the whole time, the kids upstairs found me in the basement. Then they decided to have a fucking Nerf gun fight. And I'm just
you're
sitting
just
there
sitting
trying
in the
to
middle.
watch this race. Getting
fucking
fucking
pellets.
pelleted in the head. Like, they're aiming for my fucking head. At one point, I picked up one of my cousins, and I just used him to block from all the fucking Nerf bullets that were just flying at my head. But then they canceled the fucking race. So then, oh great, I'll watch it Sunday. No, they have the Xfinity on at noon, and they decide to have it at, what, 3 o'clock?
3 o'clock?
Yeah, the NASCAR race. Guess what I did? I picked up a shift because I'm like, the NASCAR race is Saturday night. Yeah, I'll make a little extra cash. Missed the whole race. Had to have Matt fucking text me,
Yeah.
keep me up to date. But I watched the YouTube broadcast, and I'm ready for today.
Good.
I'm ready. And I caught the entire Xfinity series. But,
I know you got a lot to talk about on the Xfinity series.
oh, I'm ready, Matt. I'm ready.
Well, Josh Berry won.
Josh Berry won. But let's talk a little more about Martinsville first, because Ryan Blaney had himself a great day. I guess...
I'm putting him in the loser category there.
Really?
Oh.
I mean, yeah, he didn't finish, but he got 2 playoff points. He won both stages.
He did, but he's a loser because he couldn't finish at the end.
Well, no. You want to know who can't finish at the end?
Here we go.
That's Denny Hamlin, buddy.
Yeah.
That
Here
is
we go.
Denny fucking Hamlin. Always great, except when he needs to be.
All the time.
Yep. Hey, he's leading in the points. Doesn't even have a win. Not locked in.
He's like plus 194 above the cut line, too.
Oh, I know.
He's
Yeah.
literally
I-
3.5 races. Good.
He's literally like the best racer this season, except he hasn't won. I guess that would now go to Truex, who's second in the regular points, has a stage win and 2 wins.
2 wins.
So
11 playoff points.
yeah,
Without any regular season points being handed out at the end. But he is the second time winner this season, which I'm kind of surprised because I thought we were going to have another new winner, thinking it was Brad. I was way the fuck off. Brad was a big loser this week.
yeah.
He shit all over the bed. The bed isn't even a bed anymore. It's just a pile of shit. It's a cow pit. It's cow manure. That's what. Gone. Done. Awful.
It was rough for him. I mean, he had a decent start. He was in the
did
top 10
good,
most of the
then
time.
he went back. He had power steering issues. They fixed it. He did better, and then he got in a wreck, and then up
He
and
got in
down.
a wreck,
Brad,
he got in
and
a worse wreck. It was rough.
Oh, Brad, what a day, brother.
I want to give another winner. The Byron Bell Bar Mitzvah.
He's on my winner.
These 2 are becoming men. William
Wow.
Byron and Christopher Bell. Wow, right before our eyes.
Proving us wrong. Because I think we both thought, I mean, Byron won, but Super Speedway wins Homestead. All right, well done.
Yep.
Talked about it before. Bell, wow, he's a contender.
Top 10.
Contender.
Awesome. They're doing awesome.
They are.
I mean, William Byron, like, I thought last year he was done. Like, they were going to fucking kick him out of that car. Then he won, obviously, and I picked him.
I still am
Coke
hurt
400,
by that.
baby.
I'm still hurt by that.
Coke 400.
And
I
you
can't
hate
believe,
that race.
I can't believe I said I hate it. I love it.
I love that race.
It's my one shining achievement on this podcast, besides pissing off an entire state.
Illinois.
Yeah, in Illinois. You got a lot of problems. You don't really need me to be one. But, wow, just loved it. Loved it.
Another winner, Tyler Reddick. I thought he had a good race. Top 10.
It was solid.
Top 10. I thought so.
Hendrick,
What are your
real
thoughts?
winner, besides Bowman.
Did you watch the race, by the way?
No, I didn't watch
No.
it.
God, what the fuck were you
watched
doing,
And the
man?
guy won.
What were you doing?
And the guy won.
What were you doing? Working on the car?
No,
A race car?
It was Miranda's friend's birthday. I think like 23rd, 24th. We were at Anduzzi's.
You don't even know the day. You don't even know how old she was. You don't even know.
Yeah.
You're just like, all right, I'll show up. You just tell me when I need to be there.
She's not my best friend.
Well, that's a good.
Well, it was a 2-day event. Were you at Anduzzi's both
Well,
days?
That's a good point.
I planned on watching on Saturday. Tuned it in, rain delay.
Oh.
So I'm like, all right, tune back in. They raced a little bit, right?
They raced like 60 laps.
Yep. And then I was like, all right, no problem. I'll catch it on Sunday. Well, and I got a couple drinks in, and then all of a sudden it was 6, 7 o'clock, and I had to look up who won. MTJ. I couldn't be more happy.
Wow.
I can't believe that I picked the right
He's
guy
He's 2 points off from the lead, and he's picked like 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm. Me and Matt are
Hate that
tied at
fucking
11, and then we got Matt Borschinger over here, who's already got 9 points, and he's been on the podcast like 3 times.
I know. I mean, based off what's going on here, I think I need to pick from the doghouse this week.
Well,
Considering
there's some good doghouse.
Well, considering that the 2 people we already had in the doghouse to start the season won races and are not now out, I would, at the rate I'm picking, I'm better off to pick out of a hat. Honestly, I'm 0 for 8.
higher percentage. Also, I did waste a week, and I picked Ryan Preece.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
I think
Also-
our boy Denny's got to win one here, though.
He does.
What does he have, like 7 top... Doesn't he have like 7 top 5s?
A lot.
Denny? Yeah, he's got 7 top 10s.
I mean, that's insane.
He's also led the most laps this season.
Yeah.
It's by a lot, by like over 100 over Kyle Larson.
Yeah.
The motherfucker's awesome. He's racing every race like it's a championship race.
And he doesn't know how to win the championship, so
Yep.
you're right.
Yep.
He has no idea.
It's wild. I want to give a loser, Cody Ware.
Oh my God!
I
text you that?
He
had 3
yes.
cautions out of the 7 or
And then-
whatever it was.
And then during the YouTube broadcast, they still have Mike Joy doing the play-by-play.
Mm-hmm.
And Mike Joy said, "Oh, well, there's Cody Ware again."
That's where I got
Caused 3
cautions. Right? Where was
Mike Joy was so pissed at Cody Ware.
It was so funny.
Oh.
Yeah, right there. Cody Ware was the reason for 3 cautions today. Unbelievable.
Oh.
And at that time, I think there was 7, and 2 of those were stage breaks.
Has anyone ever seen Cody Ware?
No.
Either?
Do you know what he looks like? Because I don't.
No, I swear to God, like the France family puts like a random name on the car and just has like David Rudiman going running. Like, sleeper cell.
Just to see if anybody notices.
Yep. Definitely.
Fuck the France family. We don't like the France family.
Also, another horrible week for Stewart Haas Racing.
Oh, gotta talk about how bad they're doing this year.
Harvick
The only
ninth.
positive was Harvick got 9th.
Yeah. Riley Herbst was having a good race in the Xfinity until he crashed out. And Riley Herbst is still the only other driver that has gotten the top 10 for them. And he races in
The Xfinity.
the Xfinity. And we forget that he's in the doghouse.
Cole
there.
Custer, 18th. Eric Almirola, 20th. Chase Briscoe, 27th. Oh my days.
Chase Briscoe, that hurts. Honestly, with Briscoe, like, it's really bad right now. Like,
He needs something positive. Anything. Top 15 even.
dare I say, I need to invoke the names J.J. Yaley and Jason Leffler, two of the worst rookies from the mid-2000s. They were in Gibbs equipment.
Hold on, I agree. Rest in peace to Jason Leffler, though.
Yes.
Peace, a little prayer. All right.
Honestly, and Jason Leffler was the better of the two.
Oh, yeah, J.J. Yaley.
At least he won in the Xfinity Series.
Yeah.
But, like, it's awful rookie seasons. Like, so bad, Leffler was done after one, and they replaced him with Hamlin. And then Hamlin went on, he had, like, one of the best rookie seasons ever. And then J.J. Yaley, dog shit. They should have just stuck with Bobby Labonte. At least he would have got a few top tens for another year. And then replace him with the puss bag Busch.
The puss bag. Sorry. Speaking of Kyle Busch.
Kyle Busch, you want to get into it?
How are your thoughts on the Chris Buescher Kyle Busch wreck?
Fuck Kyle Busch.
Yeah, we all hate Kyle Busch.
Yeah, I think he deserved it. I mean,
He did.
He drove in on him pretty hard coming into that corner. And
Yeah.
just expect him to just give it up.
Give it up, and Chris Buescher was like, nope.
Chris Buescher lays down for no man.
On a different note, I know that was a big wreck, which took out a lot of people. It was a legit mess. Literally everybody was in it. You couldn't leave. But Chris Buescher got 13th. Is that enough to count that for a point, Dylan?
No, it's not, because he has to get a top 10.
I thought it was a top 15.
No, the rules are very clear, Matt. One of them has to get a top 10, or both of them have to be in the top 15.
Oh, we're down to top 10 now. I thought it was top 5. I'll take that.
No, one of them has to be in the top 10.
10.
They just
both in top 15. Okay.
They just happen to sometimes end up in the top 5 when they actually do that to me. But right now it's 5-3. I'm feeling great right now, Matt.
Dylan's up.
Well, what if Newman wouldn't have blew that tire? He
Could've
was up.
been-
He
could've
was
been
up
tied.
there. He was up there.
Fuck
I like to
Newman.
say he was in the top 10
He was.
before he blew that tire 2 laps.
Well, you just got to watch the full race, because Newman will wreck it for himself.
He was.
Newman's Newman. I get why Jerry Seinfeld hates Newman. Little reference back to the 1990s for you. That was probably the last time Newman was relevant.
It was a while ago.
Before this podcast, yeah.
It was a while ago. Well, so here's a question, Don. What are your thoughts on the Xfinity race? You watched it like 4 times, it felt like.
You wanna
got
talk-
all these notes.
You want to talk about the
Let's talk
Xfinity
the
race?
Xfinity race.
So Josh Berry, what
Very
a story!
happy. What a great story.
30 years old.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'd call him a rookie this season.
They know they're calling him a rookie
They
this
are.
season.
They are.
a
Okay.
rookie this
He's
season.
making like 12 or 13 races.
Because then our boy Sam Mayer is going to fill in after that.
Awesome race. Clearly the best car.
Absolutely.
I mean, it could have been him. It could have been Ty Gibbs. Cendric seemed methodical, but he kind of faded at the wrong points.
Yeah, he did.
And Daniel Hamrick and
He had
Gregson
a good run. He had a really good
were
run at
around.
the end.
I'm going to get
Very
to
good
Daniel
run at the end.
Hamrick
Yeah.
in a little bit, too, because I got a lot of Xfinity stuff to talk about, Matt.
Let's get into it.
But Josh Berry, I was thinking about it, and Dale Jr. really wanted to get him in a car this year. So, I mean, they did get him in.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Annett hasn't done shit. You know,
Please get rid of
last
Michael
year,
Annett. Put Josh Berry in.
Last year, yes, I ripped on Riley Herbst all the fucking time. But Riley Herbst was, like, in his first season.
Yeah.
But, like, Michael Annett, he won, like, a speedway race, and he hasn't done anything
last
since.
race he won, 2019.
Yeah.
No, 2019 Daytona 500. That was the race I didn't go to that weekend, and he ended up winning. I'm pretty sure it's him.
And I mean,
That was the last race he won, and I think the only race he's won in the Xfinity Series.
I know the pilot J check's always clear.
Always.
But at some point, you just got to move on.
Just gotta cut him loose, man.
Exactly.
Just gotta. But if they keep getting sponsorship, maybe that's
That is
just
true.
what they want to do, and just field the 4th car. I feel like it's not the best business model, but
Yes. Now, Ty Gibbs, what was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. Now, Noah Gragson, I'm going to get to Ty Gibbs later. Noah Gragson, he could move up to Cup after this year. I don't really know. I don't think he should. He should probably be good in the 9. but I think that the 1 is open for either Mare or Josh Berry.
And the 1 in Xfinity. I agree. I think one of those two should get it.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of the 1 at Junior
Allgaier's
Motorsports.
safe.
Allgaier is for sure safe. If he stays in Xfinity the rest of his life, he'll have a very successful career in Xfinity, in my opinion. I think he will eventually win a championship.
He might Ron Hornaday it into the Hall of Fame, too.
Yes.
If he can pull together a couple
If he can
seasons
pull
where he's
together
clearly the best.
a championship in Xfinity, I think he maybe.
Just don't be Elliott Sadler, Justin Allgaier.
Yeah. And I think the 8's good that it's a revolving kind of door. I like that
You always want a floater.
You want a floater. I like the floater deal.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, because you can see the Cup guys in it, too, sometimes.
Yeah.
And the Cup guys are probably the reasons why the sponsors want to sponsor that car.
Exactly. Fully agree.
Yeah.
But I want to talk about the 1 car in the Cup Series. If Kurt retires this year, I think Chip Ganassi should make a pull for Noah Gragson. Because if Hendrick doesn't do something, I think they should. I think Noah Gregson's good enough. He should be in Cup. I think he's proven it now.
I think he's good. I mean, if I'm him, I would maybe want to hold off on that. But I think that it would be smart for Ganassi to try to make a play for him. Or, I mean, maybe, like, we give Justin Allgaier a second look at a Cup career. You know?
Maybe, but you know what?
Also,
if Junior Motorsports fields that Cup team.
Yes, they were talking about it, and
mentioned
apparently it could be economical for them to do it. And I would think that they would try to start with, like, a Justin Allgaier. They definitely don't want to go Michael Annett.
Oh, God, no.
Michael Annett bottomed out in the Cup.
I would put Gregson in there before I put anybody else.
But Gregson is not a Hendrick development guy. We're not talking about Chase Elliott, where we all knew he was going to Hendrick, or Cendric, where we know he's going to end up at Penske. So you never know. Just saying.
That's what I'm saying. I think somebody needs to make a pull for Noah Gragson. And I think somebody should make a pull for Harrison Burton.
I think Joe Gibbs has made a pull for Harrison Burton.
I know, but who are they? Who's going there? Who's going in Gibbs? Denny. I don't think Denny's going to move away from the 11 yet. And Kyle Busch will be there for life.
I mean, Kyle Busch going to be there for life? Slow decline for Kyle Busch.
That's a good point, but I think
it's been a rough couple of years.
I think given the fact that Junior Motorsports, or not Junior Motorsports, I'm sorry, Joe Gibbs won 2 championships with Kyle Busch in the Cup, and that M&M's check always clears, that they're going to leave him there until he retires.
You don't think that Facebook Karen is enough for M&M's to get rid of?
No.
Oh, damn.
And
I was really hoping. That's why I talked about it on the pod.
And they just moved Chris Bell up, and that's proven to be successful so far. I mean, really, Kyle Busch is the worst Joe Gibbs
But here's
driver.
the thing. What happens if Denny Hamlin moves to his own team? Because they're looking at properties to house a 2-car team.
I did hear that. So then maybe take Harrison and move him up to the second 2311 team. And then Denny stays at Joe Gibbs.
Joe Gibbs gets his very own Wood Brothers then.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they're an affiliate.
Also, with the Wood Brothers topic, let me just transition right now. Now, we all know that Austin Cendric is moving up to the 21.
Yeah.
But I was thinking about it, and don't you think it would be good for Matt D and Penske if they try to get Matt D to move down and run the 22? I think it would be good.
I think it could be, yeah.
They're both Menard sponsored.
Mm-hmm.
Matt D would have a better shot at winning. And, I mean, like, it would be nice to see him in victory lane. He could probably retain most of the sponsors. He would have a smaller field of good drivers. Like, there's probably 8 or 9 drivers that you could see winning every week. Like, there's 5 likely ones every week. But I think it would be good for Matt D. We all like seeing the Sam Hornish kind of comeback.
Yeah.
where he
and
finished
we all
second
like-
to Stenhouse.
And we all like Matt Tate. I can't tell you. I don't know who doesn't like Matt Tate.
Just a lovable guy.
Lovable guy.
Plus, he's still younger than Josh Berry, who just won a race in the
point.
Xfinity.
I want to see more Josh Berry in Xfinity. I do.
Yes.
And going back to the race quick, Daniel Hamrick and Noah Gragson, their feud is still a little tense. They said prior to the race that they hashed it out and they agreed to disagree, but on the track it's still
Agreed
felt a
to
little
disagree.
tension there. And I don't know. I don't think it's over yet. I think we might see more of that.
And I was doing a little bit of a deep dive on Daniel Hamrick, and he is kind of the equivalent of Matt Crafton. Especially Matt Crafton earlier in his truck career, where Matt Crafton like never won.
Yeah,
But
Daniel
he
Hamrick is yet
always
to win.
finished awesome in the points.
Mhm.
And then I was looking at his like race by race, because on like Wikipedia they just have every single race and where he finished. And the man is a top 10 and a top 5 machine.
Daniel Hamrick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's insane, but he never wins. He's just
yet to win a race in
forever
Xfinity.
good. And he can get himself in the championship round by sheer placement.
Yeah.
He's not going to win it.
I don't think he will.
He'll
but
pull a
could.
Denny Hamlin, but he'll get there.
Ryan Newman, 2014.
Right? He is Ryan Newman 2014 every fucking year.
Yes. He will get himself second place finish in the championship, but not win it. And not win a race the whole year doing it.
He is going to have an Eric Almirola long career. 2 victories. They're going to come at super speedways. And just 1,000 top 10s.
Yep. I can see it with Danny Hamrick.
Yeah, definitely.
Good Xfinity race. I'm upset that one. I was watching that one Friday night too, and then it got rained out. And
Also,
they were this close, and you can't see me. It's like an inch. Little, well, I don't know if you can't fucking, whatever. I thought Blaney was gonna win again, and be another week that whoever was in the fucking booth was gonna win, and I was pissed because I was watching the race. So I'm like, if Blaney wins, I'm pissed because I told myself I was gonna pick whoever was in the booth, and Blaney would have won. Blaney was in the booth. I wouldn't have picked Joe Schmo fuck me in the face, Austin Dillon, because he's never gonna fucking win.
yes.
And any insight he had to the Xfinity race, I'm like, you don't know how to be a good driver, so I'm going to discredit it. But Blaney knows what he's doing, so I'll listen to Blaney.
As I was watching that YouTube broadcast today, I could not believe that. Like, how did Blaney not win this race? Because, like, he won both stages. He had the best car through 2 stages. And he was in the booth. He was doing it all right until the end.
Pit stops. You know what? Last year, Chase Elliott could have easily lost that race. If his jackman did not go back to the wall and, quote, reset his position, he could have lost that race and lost championship. Blaney
I hope that
is
jackman
the
got a raise.
flip side. I hope he got a bajillion-dollar bonus.
Fat raise.
I hope that he got a huge bonus.
Make him junior crew chief.
Yeah. But Blaney, on the flip side, they had a penalty for taking equipment outside the box because they had an air hose fly out. And that cost him a 4th place start on the last restart.
Mm-hmm.
And that cost him. He still finished 11th because he went through the field, but he could have easily still won that race if he didn't have the pit road problems.
Definitely.
All right. Let's talk some news.
A lot of
I want to
news.
start with the rain tire test in Martinsville.
We need some rain tires.
We need something. And you know what? I am so happy NASCAR's trying it. All right, they did the rain tires for road courses. Love it. Great road course race last year at the Roval in the rain for the Xfinity. Good race at Road America last year for the Xfinity when we went. They had the rain tires.
Stupid
Love it.
lightning, though. They got to solve that next.
Yeah, because what are they going to do about that?
I don't know. They have a lot of money.
Yeah, okay, they're not going to
Bush.
solve fucking lightning. They can't solve
Bush,
fucking Mother Nature.
Coca-Cola, Geico, the other one. Get on that.
Xfinity.
Yeah,
the other
Xfinity.
one. The other one. Well, okay. NASCAR's trying something.
Build some giant poles, maybe a mile away from the stadium.
No.
So that when the lightning strikes, it strikes those poles.
No. Okay.
Boom.
That's not going to solve anything.
I know, Matt. but
So
he couldn't play along.
NASCAR is trying, and I love it. And I want to see them implement these rain tires. I think this is for Martinsville, Richmond, and Bristol, I think, and maybe New Hampshire. Maybe not Bristol, but I think New Hampshire, like the shorter tracks, right? If they can work this deal out.
Also, Auto Club in a couple of years.
Yeah.
The one-off.
Yes.
The last race. Because then they're going to turn it into a short track.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know how that's even going to work. But I'll get into that. It's a totally... You know what? Whenever the fucking schedule comes out, we'll talk about it.
Oh, the
right?
schedule episode. Matt B. Literally just go, get a beer.
Just
crack
let me
it,
talk about it, all right?
And just sit back and watch them
Matt just
work.
tells the story.
Just
Yeah,
watch them work. It's awesome.
I mean, I did it last time. We
You're
did
just
a
watching
fucking
a live solo
We did a
podcast.
fucking emergency podcast after the schedule came out, and Dylan showed up. I don't think said more than a paragraph worth of stuff, and just let me rant about it.
Oh, yeah.
And it was fine. It was great.
Let the chef cook.
Hey, it's been so far great this year.
I loved
agree.
it. I love how there's more diversity to it.
Absolutely. I'm
How there's
not.
all these road courses now. They're going to try to add another short track in changing Auto Club.
2 maybe with Nashville Speedway coming
Oh,
up.
yes, I
Might
forgot
add
about
another one.
Nashville. Yes.
They're getting away from Island halves, except for the fact that they brought Atlanta back twice, which can suck a dick. But we'll talk about it later.
Everybody needs that generic take a nap race. Though.
Yeah, but I don't need 2 of them.
Yeah.
One's fine. Like
That's
I said
just-
before, one.
They
I'm
need
okay.
to find another track in Georgia. That's what they really need to do. Or they need to just build another one. I
They
don't
could
know.
run Road Atlanta.
Athens is pretty big in Georgia,
Run
right?
Road Atlanta.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a road course. Run that. Run that instead of the second Atlanta race.
Now we're getting into a lot of road courses, though.
I know. I think that's one too many. I
Yeah.
think right now we're good.
Yeah.
I could live without the Daytona road course, to be honest. I put it at a different road course. I mean, we already have 2 races at Daytona. I don't need 3. But I digress.
Get rid of the Coke 400. Replace it
No,
with
fuck
the...
that. We're not getting rid of the Coke
Maybe
400 's a
Jimmy could have won
fantastic
that race, Matt.
No. You wouldn't have gotten your 5 points from Billy
See,
Byron.
he's getting
winning.
all defensive now.
I would have rather seen the Coke
He's getting
400.
all defensive.
Yeah, all right, fuck off. I don't even know what I was talking about now. What the fuck
All
are we
right,
talking about?
so let's talk about...
Rain tires. No, that's what I was talking about. I'm not done with the rain tires yet.
Oh,
Hold on,
Matt,
I'm not
I was
fucking
gonna
done.
bring up the greatest thing that ever
Hold
happened
on,
to
we'll
this
get to
state.
it. NASCAR's trying something. I'm pumped for the Gen 7 car, and that's where I want to roll to next. And then wherever you
All
want
right,
to go down.
I'll take it from there.
Take it from there. All right, Gen 7 car. They announced, I think it's like March or May 5th.
May 5th.
They're announcing, yeah, that's fine. They're announcing, give me one. All right, they're announcing the manufacturers, the OEMs. They're going to announce the body styles. I'm really interested in what it looks like. I'm hoping for my nuts on the table pick to come out. They announce all 3, right? Toyota,
Nuts come out? Whoa.
Ford, Chevrolet.
Nissan.
And then next thing I know, they're like, but wait, they pull a fucking like infomercial. But wait, that's not all, folks. Honda or whoever the fuck is in the sport, and then it's like, oh my god, whoa! That's what I'm fucking waiting
Get
for.
ready for a Chrysler Town and Country.
Not a fucking Chrysler.
Yeah.
I hope it's like, I don't know, Honda, Cadillac. I don't
Honestly,
fucking know.
I'd like to see
Anything.
Dodge back in the
I would
sport.
love to see Dodge in the sport. Bring me a Charger. Hell yeah, I'd whip that fucker out. I could
Pontiac,
not wait to see it.
NASCAR only.
Pontiac, yeah. They're bringing it back.
I don't think
That'd
Bobby
be the worst
Labonte.
marketing they could do.
I don't think Bobby Labonte ever won in a Chevy.
Are you sure about that?
I don't know when they stopped
that
with the
confident?
Pontiac,
Yeah.
but his last win was 2003. He won the championship in a Pontiac
Did he?
in 2000. So I'm not sure. Wow. Time
Yeah.
really flies.
But I'd
R.I.P.
love to see.
Pontiac.
I'd love to see my nuts on the table. But boom, 4th manufacturer. They just whip it out there.
Crack a cold one, new boys.
Get in here.
So,
It's really hard to drink with half of my mouth still fucking numb.
yep. Matt had himself.
I had some cavities filled and half my mouth is still numb. I'm making it through. I don't think I slipped
It's
up
rough.
that
He's a
bad.
trooper. Let me tell you another trooper. A local business, an establishment. More of an institution around here. Quick Trip is sponsoring Road America this year. I
Not just
literally
this year.
jizzed in my pants like I was Andy Samberg in that song.
Oh my god, yeah. Now,
Really?
let me find the article, Dylan. Because I believe it was not just this year. I believe they announced a multi-year partnership with Road America.
Awesome. So it's not just going to be the SpongeBob 400,
Which Jimmy won that race. But no.
which is now the Bushy McBush race.
Bushy McBush.
I need to
Bushy
find
McBush.
where that...
They definitely could have.
Well,
There was a lot better names. that could've
no,
been picked
no.
for
The
that.
fans voted, and I loved it because For the Farmers got completely boned
I
by
think it
Bushy
should have been.
McBush race.
Yeah, I don't know how
I mean,
they won that.
I think they really
I don't know either.
thought
What
it
the
was going to
fuck?
be the For the Farmers 400, and it turned into Bushy McBush race. But the other options I was fine with too.
Nectar of the
Nectar
Cobs.
of the Cobs.
Nectar of the Cobs. That would have been
That
such a
should've-
good one.
I know.
Such a good one. I can't
A
believe that one
worthy
didn't.
runner-up to Bushy McBush
was.
race.
I am happy about the Quick Trip with a K.
The
It's
correct
on
Quick
for-
Trip.
The only
Going
Quick
back.
Trip
The only one that
worth
matters.
legitimized.
Actually, when I was in Arizona, there was the other Quick Trips.
Oh,
Not
Oh.
that bad.
No, they're not. I would
They
agree
got-
with you.
they got
They're-
roller
They're
dogs,
not
they
that
got-
bad. They are very comparable
That's
to our
slander.
Quick Trip.
that's slander. That's a state crime around these parts.
I hate it. I hate it. But they're comparable.
They were.
Do they have a free ATM?
Yep, free ATM.
Ah,
Oh, so now they're just stealing all of Quick Trip's good things.
I don't know. Was
the real
QT
Quick
or
Trip.
was KT around first?
I don't
Only
know.
one's
That's-
going to be around in 60 years. Quick Trip's Twitter said that
Really?
with a K.
With a K?
Yeah.
Hold on. So they were founded in 1965. They've been around a long time.
Oh shit, they've been around longer than our Quick Trip.
No. That's our Quick Trip.
Oh, that's our Quick
That's
Trip.
what I said.
Attaboy.
Hold on. Other Quick Trip.
Probably 1895.
1958.
Fuck.
Come on.
I'm impressed that our Quick Trip was 1965. I thought it was like 30
I thought it was
years,
in the
40
That's what I was
years.
thinking. 90s.
I thought 80s maybe. Honestly, they just freaking pop up all the time, and I just think, oh, they're still building more.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, I can think since the last 10 years, I can think on hand they've added probably 7 Quick Trips in Green Bay,
Oh, at least.
minimum.
And then if you count the surrounding areas,
Oh,
my
even
God.
more. Oh, so many. I don't even want to get into it.
Crivets is getting.
I saw that. I heard that
Crivets is getting one.
Yep.
I heard
There's
that.
literally under 1,000 people in Crivets.
I heard that.
I got a cabin in
Yeah,
Crivets.
but there's a lot of people that drive through Crivets.
Yeah. Besides
I mean,
McDonald's,
yeah,
where can you
there's-
stop?
That's what I'm saying. Why wouldn't you eat there?
Wow, they're gonna put Figaro's out of business. They're barely hanging on up
Cousins
there.
is there.
Yeah, but they're probably barely hanging on too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cousins and Figaro's are usually together.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they're probably. Oh God, yeah. Quick Trip sells sandwiches and pizza. Yeah.
I would definitely get a pizza from Quick Trip than Figaro's.
Oh, I agree.
See, I liked Figaro's.
We had it at school.
No.
and it was nothing
I know for a fact the school ones are different. Now, hear me out. I know.
good. Really?
Derek. Derek worked at Figaro's, and he said that the school pizzas they had to put way different ingredients in because of the nutrition,
Oh,
whatever.
Yeah,
Michelle
nutrition
Obama.
stuff, Yeah.
Yeah, whatever.
That was the joke in middle school.
That's what it was for us.
Yeah,
too,
yeah. So they're like 2 totally different pizzas. Or like if you have an actual Figaro's pizza, like go buy one. It's not that bad. What? Why don't we do this? Why don't?
You remember
Why don't?
Amigos
Have you guys
pizza?
eaten yet?
No,
You guys
I
had
haven't
dinner?
eaten.
Have
I
you?
am.
Oh, fuck! I was gonna say let's just fucking order one. You can get like
We
Eat Street or
could.
something.
We could.
Where's the Figaro's around here?
I have no idea. I can Google it. Figure it out.
Probably near Pulaski. All right, well, I'm going to switch topics. Carl
Pulaski?
Edwards. Carl Edwards gave us a little bit of clarity. He mysteriously left the sport. And I guess it was all because of schedule, and I completely understand why. I mean, imagine racing being on the road 36 weeks out of the year.
Yeah.
Save a all-star race and
37.
like 2 Charlotte races.
in the speed weeks, so say
Yeah.
38 weeks.
Hates the grind, but he loves that there's a bunch of road courses.
Mm-hmm.
So he's open to coming back for a one-off. I'm really
Do you
hoping it
think-
happens.
Here's what I hope out of that. I hope in the rotation of Gibbs Xfinity, Carl Edwards just kind of hops in that ride. Dominates.
Before Ty Gibbs goes full-time in the 54, throw Carl Edwards in there.
Absolutely.
Boom.
I bet he could get Subway to come back for a one-off or something.
Yep.
Or
And
Harris or
Affleck.
Oh, Affleck too.
Affleck,
Yeah,
yeah.
I bet he could come back. Yeah.
Duck. But the real question is, can he do the backflip? Because
He is a lot older.
the France family will definitely rig that fucking race. I mean, they're going to put David Rudiman. They're going to put David
Fucking rig
Rudiman
that
in a
race.
car, and they're going to call it James Davison. And he's
However,
going to spin around with 6 to
do-
go to get Carl Edwards a restart.
Do you think they would rig that race? Because, I mean, Dale Jr. has been in one-offs, and you can tell the only reason people watch that Xfinity race is because Dale Jr.'s in it.
Dale Jr. doesn't need to win, though, to be...
I guess to bring the publicity,
Yeah.
but he does bring a lot of fans.
Remember, he went years without winning. He sucked for years until the junior Sants of 2013 and 14.
Yeah, when he won the 500.
Yeah. He was absolutely awful
But
when he
everybody
was
still loved him.
when he was running with
I do.
amp energy.
I still do. He's not. You know what?
He's a
As
nice guy.
As a driver, awful. All right, not good. Commentator,
No, he's not
good.
awful, but he's not great, and he's not greater than his. He's not as great as his popularity is. Like,
yeah,
he doesn't.
that's fair. He's good. He's decent in the booth. Good podcast.
Great
Great
podcast,
stories. I love hearing the guy talk. Honestly, he's good
Nice-
stories. He knows a
nice
lot about the
face
sport.
of the
so
sport.
He is.
Oh, yeah.
He is. Great face of the
He's
sport.
a historian.
He really
of
is.
sport. He's like what Bill Belichick is. Like
And-
Bill Belichick in football will just
Yeah.
go and describe how awesome the 1960s
Yeah.
were for football. No one else even knows it.
Yeah. No, I agree. And I forgot my point now.
All right. Well, I'll go.
I don't know what the fuck I was gonna say. I had a really good point too, and I forgot.
Either way, I love Dale Jr.
Oh.
Even when he wasn't winning. He was
Yeah.
my
Oh,
main
I know what it
guy.
was. Lost Speedways. Do you guys watch that?
Oh, yeah.
With NBC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've caught
He
a
did
couple
that, and I thought that was
episodes.
kind of cool. They're coming back for season 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even hear that.
Yeah. I actually thought that was pretty good.
I still don't want to watch Peacock. I'm still pissed about them getting The Office.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, we don't need to talk about
Yeah,
that.
yeah. So I'm going to change the subject. Jennifer Jo Cobb will be the first female since Danica in 2018 to race in the Cup Series. She's going to do it at Talladega. I don't think she's winning.
She's my pick.
She's your pick. She's your pick. Make some history, Jennifer
Yeah.
Jo Cobb.
Yeah.
Nice
In the
name.
15? Right? 15?
Yep, 15 for Rick Ware Racing.
Yeah, she'll wreck
So-
after the first 2 laps.
Well, no, the engine.
Engine will blow
Her
after the
engine
first
will
2
pop.
laps. That's what I'm saying.
That's just like Danica at, what was it, the 500? When she only made, she started on the pole, and I think she crashed before she completed the first lap.
God,
She wrecked the whole front of the
That
pack.
would have had because the 2013 she was on the pole, and she led a lap that race, and she finished. I don't know if she got a top 10 that race or not, but she ended up leading a lap and made history by leading a lap. And then I don't know if she crashed out, but you're right, one of the years.
One of the
I think
maybe
the
she
other
wasn't on the
year,
pole, but it was.
It might have been maybe front row. I swore I thought she was on front row 2 years, but she might have been on the front row and then wrecked right away.
Yeah. No one was worse with more sponsorship money
oh,
than Danica. It was rough.
It was bad. But
Honestly, they should have threw her in Cup right away, so she would have at least had that excuse. But like, she did nothing in the Nationwide series.
no, she didn't.
those years,
she
too.
didn't. And that was when Stuart Haas was kind of in the building stage. They were still kind of building up their product. I felt like. I mean, Tony was good.
Well, they were running her in
They were running her in the 10 car,
yeah, and I mean like in
and she was in the 7 car.
Yeah,
I
in
think,
the
for
7
I
for
think that was
junior?
junior, yeah.
yeah, it wasn't good.
It wasn't great. Is
Yeah.
GoDaddy still around?
So
Oh, yeah.
yes, but they're
Are they
kind of like
really?
Ask.com.
Like,
Ask.
Oh, I heard ass. I'm like, what?
When I said it,
What?
I heard ass too. I
was
heard
like,
ass
what are you
too.
talking about?
But yeah, Ask.com. I said it again like that. Ask.
Yeah, I got it, yeah.
Sponsored the 96 for a year when Bobby Labonte was kind of starting. Well, he was mid slow decline.
Yeah.
Which was pretty rapid. Also, fun. We're getting off topic. Well, I'm getting off topic. You guys try to get me back on. But Bobby Labonte was so good from like 95 to 2003.
Yeah.
Like, that he started, I think, like 719 races. He still has over 400 top 10s. And from 2004 to like 2017, when they finally got him out of the sport, he might have got a top 10 25 times. Like, that dude was insanely consistent. Like, he stopped winning in 2003.
Yeah.
And started his slow, but it was pretty rapid decline. But
Wow,
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know
he
he
ran
raced
a
that
shit ton of races, but his
he
top 10 ratio was still over like 50%. His percentage.
He was still racing in like 2016.
Yeah, he
For
hung
that
on.
guy. I didn't know he was.
It's like
Yeah, he was a clinger.
That's right. He raced in JTG for a while.
Yeah.
In the 47, I think, maybe.
Mhm.
For a while. I forgot he
He
did
pushed Trevor Bayne in his victory. I was real pissed.
What
He
do you-
should have
Dylan,
knocked him out of the way.
He has 200 top 10s out of 729 races.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, Wikipedia lied to me, dude.
I'm on Wikipedia.
They changed it,
Where
man.
do you get your information from?
They
I don't think they're
changed it.
going back and
Wikipedia a
changing it.
month ago, dude.
Like 203 top 10s.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
That's not very good.
Yeah, no, that's
21
not great.
wins. I was
That's
gonna say
not
that's not that great.
That's
You
not
really
great.
had a big hyping up Labonte.
I think Bobby
They
Labonte
gotta
was
stop
good from...
letting the public edit Wikipedia, man. I swear it was at 400. I have screenshots somewhere. I couldn't believe it. I have
Find that.
screenshots.
Find that. I would.
I
Like
should
to
have
see
sent you. Oh my god.
I would say Bobby Labonte was good from 1999 to 2001.
I would go as
Hey,
far
he's
as
in the Hall of Fame.
2003.
2003.
I would go as far as 2003. 99 to 2003. Let me pull up his racing stats those years.
It was
I
all,
think it was
yeah.
decent.
It was all over after the 2005 Coca-Cola 600, which, Matt, we still have to do a podcast about.
Okay, in 1999, here's his finishes: 25th, 3rd, 5th, 2nd, 10th, 3rd, 37th, 24th, 3rd, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 1, 5, 1, 27, 5. So hold on. So he 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I clicked on the link. I'm sorry. Let me recount. 3, 4.
I managed to get all
10,
of us
12,
off topic.
14, 15, 18, 20, 23 top 5 finishes out of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 34 races. Top 5s.
That's impressive.
That's impeccably good. He had 4 wins that year. That was in 1999.
He burned bright. He didn't burn long.
Yeah, no, he did. That was probably that was obviously not his best year. He won a championship in 2000. But
Fun fact, I only ever saw him win one race. And it was a truck race. It was his last win ever.
Oh, yeah.
In 2005 Martinsville truck race. Yep.
God, he ran.
God, I miss
He
him.
ran. His last full year was in 2013.
Probably Yeah.
No, 2012.
2012.
With
Yeah,
JTG.
he got replaced by the Dinger right after the Dinger came back
And he raced a lot of races in 2013
for various organizations.
for
right?
JTG. He had, I don't know, 20 races with JTG and then 1 race with Phoenix. And then he raced the 500 in 2014. He raced Daytona. He raced Indy. And then he raced in 2015 and 2016. He raced the Super Speedway races. That was it.
Wow. Poor guy.
Poor guy, he says.
Hey, he hung
Tough.
on until they just didn't employ him anymore.
Tough.
You want to talk some Richmond?
Yeah, let's talk some Richmond.
All right. So Austin Cendric is back. That's personally my favorite thing about Richmond right now.
Yeah.
Austin Cendric, He's the one good thing I got going from last year's Xfinity. Because Chase Briscoe has, like, shit the bed right now.
And didn't Allgaier win both Richmond races last year?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I thought so.
But they're not running Richmond this weekend.
Oh, that's right. God, I totally forgot.
I'm just happy
right
that
over my head.
Austin
Aren't
Cendric.
the trucks running?
Yes, the trucks are running.
Trucks are running.
No
Are
Xfinity
they running
this week.
Are they running at Richmond now?
They're at Richmond,
Are
buddy.
they? Okay.
Yeah, but
Shows you how much I looked at the schedule.
love
obviously.
it. Verizon back. He's in the 33. He's done fairly well for only 2 career starts. Like, he's shown more in his 2 races so far this year than Chase Briscoe's shown at all. So, love seeing him back.
I mean, I was there for the second one. He was at Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
I was there for that.
We saw his Road America win, Matt.
Yes, we did. See his Road America win. We sure did.
Martin Truex Jr. on the pole. He's pretty good at Richmond.
He sure is pretty good. Right?
Got
think he can go back to back?
I don't know, Matt. We're gonna get to that in a second. Here, who has the most career victories at Richmond? Bring back trivia.
Bring back trivia.
Matt, you guess. Then Matt B, you guess too.
Kyle Busch.
No, I don't think it's Kyle. I don't think it's Kyle Busch.
Okay. What's your guess, Kaz?
Man, I don't know. It's a tough question. I'm going to go with Denny Hamlin, and I think that's a complete guess because I actually don't know.
All right, so Richard Petty with 13
Why the fuck
wins.
do I not guess Richard Petty? Why the fuck did I forget
Who's second? Who's second?
Okay.
Who's second? That's the actual
Of the
real
modern
question.
era.
Kyle Busch is second, but give
Good
me
point.
Kyle Busch
Well
is
done.
tied with a lot of guys.
Good point.
So give me a name.
Who's
Who do you
tied
guys
with
think?
second?
Yeah.
MTJ.
Kaz, what's your guess?
I'll go Jimmy.
Neither.
Yeah, it was a
So
guess.
David
I didn't
Pearson,
think he was that good.
Daryl
David
Waltrip,
Pearson.
and Rusty
Oh,
Wallace.
good. Rusty. Where is he? Give me that fucking diecast down there. Let's bring him out. Let's bring him out.
A patron saint of this podcast.
Bring him out, baby.
Rusty.
Where? He's behind the other one too.
Blue Deuce.
Yeah, bring that sucker out.
Blue Deuce. Gotta love him. Oh.
He called a fucking. Yeah, it's not that bad.
It's getting steamy in here, guys.
So I want to bring this up. I think you guys should get diecasts, and we should display them.
I have a lot of them, man.
I know you should.
I got some.
Like a shit ton.
Because I love my Rusty one. All right,
That is.
That's the only time a Ford Taurus has looked good.
Here.
I gotta figure out how to get the styrofoam off his tires because I don't know how that happened.
That is the only time a
But
Ford
this
Taurus
Deuce
has looked good.
Looks clean as hell, man. I might have to put this in the case until Jimmy comes.
How is Jimmy not here yet?
That is classic.
I was gonna bring that up. I don't know.
now
2 more
it's-
weeks.
yeah,
2
now
more
it's-
weeks. Give it 2 more weeks. All right.
Matt B, that's like the schedule. Some things you just don't bring up if you don't want to get a coffee and come back in an hour and a half.
I don't talk about it that much. Come on, I don't talk about it that much. It will. He will show up eventually.
One day.
And I'm hoping that it'll be in my office at work. Oh, I broke it. Shit.
Jimmy's on his lid.
Shit.
We got some technical difficulties, guys.
Hold on, it's fine. Let me move that. Let me move the deuce.
Well, it's a good thing we stopped with the video podcast.
Yeah, not bad. Move the
Oh,
deuce.
tires are getting flat here. We better
Ooh,
start using
Yeah,
this.
you're right. Put some more PSI in there. There we go. I'll put the deuce in there for now.
Oh, the
It's
deuce.
Miller time. You didn't even give me a Miller, Matt. Why?
Well, because Bush Light's the best. I
No,
mean, I
it's
figured
not.
that's what you wanted.
I mean, like, I'm just happy that, like, Bush is in the sport. I'm really
Fucking Miller
pissed.
Lite, man.
I'm really pissed at Molson Coolers
So
for
am I.
getting rid of fucking Miller Lite, and they replaced it with Keystone.
Fucking
Nobody
Who the
drinks
fuck
Keystone.
drinks Keystone?
It will be nice to call the Blue Deuce again.
That's
but
a good point. But not Miller Lite.
But
Blue
why-
Deuce.
Keystone Light, like, come on.
Have
and
they ever
only on the
sponsored
Coke
before
600. No.
No. But you
No,
want to know
I
what?
love Natter Days on Ryan
Oh,
Priest's
Ryan Priest.
card.
That's a good point. Maybe get some of those.
Also,
Them are good.
Martinsville, when Ryan Priest got in his fiery wreck,
Yeah.
it was fiery, and it was Louisiana hot sauce.
Nice.
I love
Great
I love that.
advertisement right there.
I love that. Like, if you're going to
Great
go down in
advertising.
flames,
Really
at
going
least
down
you're
to
sponsored
flames.
by hot sauce,
Hot sauce.
right?
Fully agree with you on that. Very nice. All right, I want to get to my picks quick. My Fox Bets picks. Not a good week for Matt, guys.
Who?
Real quick, just want to touch on it.
Let us
Bad.
know.
I think I only got 2, and it wasn't good. I think, what did they say? No, I got 3. I'm wrong. I got 3.
Wow, you're hitting 50%. You're the greatest baseball player of all time.
Okay,
That's the most I ever got, and I got it once by accident.
5. Closest I ever got, and that was the Pro Invitational one. And although there was like 100, like 200 people that got all 6, and I was like, I would have won 50 cents. Or no, it was more than that. It was like literally your payout was like 50 cents.
Would have got 350.
Oh, it was like almost 2,000 people. It was ridiculous. Anyway, I'm gonna keep doing it.
Good luck. I couldn't.
One of these times I'm gonna get 6. I swear to God.
Because I was waiting for it, and then it got delayed, and then, of course, I had to get the live updates from Matt.
I did better on I guessed. There's a Masters one. I guessed on it, right? I don't know shit about golf, right? Guessed. I got 3 out of 6, and the best somebody did was 5.
Wow.
I guessed. Complete
Not
guess.
bad. Not bad, Matt. So, now since we went through your betting picks, who do we got for the picks? Matt B.
Well, let's talk about our Martinsville picks. Obviously, Matt got 5 points.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck off. All right.
You whiffed hard on Penn
I
State.
completely whiffed so bad.
Matt, you saw the sun.
Bad.
And then,
Bad.
it burned you
Dylan,
bad.
you at least hit on the Gibbs pick.
Yes. I just
So-
hit on the wrong Gibbs driver.
Right. So we're both tied at 11. Matt's at 9. So Matt, since you're last, you get to pick first.
I
You
get to
rat
go first, huh?
bastard.
Well, I've been thinking about this.
All pod with all your research you did.
All my research. Well, no, I did a little research. I knew that MTJ won in 2019. He took both Richmond races.
Mm-hmm.
And Brad Keselowski won
Yep.
in 2020. But I got to go Denny Hamlin. I mean,
Denny?
he's
That's
just...
a great pick.
He's
That's a
got to
great
get
pick.
his win.
It's a fantastic pick. I'm pissed.
But I also am kind of rooting for Chase Elliott to get out of that doghouse.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go Chevy and Hendrick.
Oh.
Ooh.
All right.
Splitting it.
No Xfinity race this week.
Oh, there's a truck.
truck race, though.
You wanna do a
race.
truck?
Matt, you want to pick the truck?
Yeah, I'll take John Hunter Nemechek.
That's a good pick, too.
John Hunter. Love Joe. Love Joe. So, since I was in last or second,
He
second
always
to
pulls
last.
this shit every
Before
fucking
you.
time. Before this, I get to pick first, right?
I think I should go. I think
off.
I should go, Matt.
All right, so I. So
I
I
think Matt's never going to be able to pick
I'm never
first.
going to, unless I'm actually losing.
Well, I'm sorry you're not bad. You're not as bad as I am, okay? I'm trying. I'm trying,
Oh,
Matt.
my days.
So, I was doing some research, and some names kept popping up, and they're basically all Gibbs.
Mm-hmm.
So this is just a dead giveaway. I'm taking Gibbs. Martin Truex Jr., Denny Hamlin, and Kyle Busch. They're the 3 best drivers, without a doubt. And I mean, Chris Bell's probably going to be pretty good this year at this race, too, because the Bell Bar Mitzvah's happening right now. He's becoming a man before our very eyes. But I don't want to pick a Gibbs guy. And I could see Denny winning it, but he just picked Denny. So I don't think I can pick Denny, and I don't want to pick another Gibbs, because I don't think Martin Truex Jr.
Yeah.
is going to win again.
Yeah.
And this is all foreplay, because I'm picking Kevin Harvick. But I am picking Toyota.
What? You're bringing Kevin Harvick?
Yeah.
Wow, that's out
Because
of
Kevin
nowhere.
Harvick is basically the best driver who's not a Gibbs driver this week at the track. Very consistent.
This year?
I don't
or-
think he has a victory.
Okay.
He either has 2 victories or he has none at all at Richmond.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think he can win this. So I'm
Okay,
picking him,
alright.
and I got Toyota. And for my Xfinity,
Truck.
Truck, my bad. Truck in place of Xfinity. I'm going to pick Matt Crafton just because I like Matt Crafton, and he picked John Hunter Nemechek, who I thought was going to win. And hopefully Kyle Busch isn't in this race.
I hope so.
All right, Matt Kaz, who you got?
Well, so, Cup driver. Joey Logano.
Who?
You know what? Penske's got to win one of these races,
Oh
right?
my God.
I'm going Penske again.
Penske parlay.
I'm going right across on Penske. I'm going to probably whiff again, but it's fine.
All right, who you got for trucks?
Kyle Busch.
Kyle Busch.
Oh.
Is he in?
He is in.
Motherfucker. God damn it.
And
God damn
I
it.
thought I was getting one. Here.
All the
Yeah.
research I did and I didn't check the entry list. God damn it.
So funny. I just checked the entry list. That's why. Hey, like, it's Kyle Busch in him. It's a good check.
You know,
It's a good
I
point.
have
I'm gonna
a
check.
fucking tablet in
check.
front of
I'm
me.
gonna
I coulda.
Google that and see if he's in there.
Well, guys, before we leave, I just
Tough. Did we miss anything?
no, we didn't.
Doghouse hasn't changed.
We didn't. Doghouse,
Who's
same.
on the doghouse?
Alex Bowman, Chase Elliott.
Yep.
Still in the doghouse.
Before we leave, I just want to say a few words because today we lost an American hero, a legend, an icon, really. Bernie Madoff died. He was a real inspiration to me and a lot of other people. Made $1 billion through a Ponzi scheme. You don't hear that often. Usually they get stopped before that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that damn SEC. Let me tell you. But he's a real inspiration to me. You know, he taught me how to lie, cheat, deceive. A lot of stuff I do in my daily life, and well, he's inspired me and a lot of other people. So I just want to say R.I.P. I love you, and you're the Missing Gear fan of the week, Bernie.
On a different note, somebody else who passed today, who's related to the sport. Steve Burns passed today, Dylan.
Oh, I seen that.
Didn't he pass a couple years ago?
6 years ago.
Oh, well, now you're making me feel like a real
Actually, I think it was
asshole.
5 years ago.
I think
5
Ow.
years ago.
I watched a video.
5
yeah.
years ago. 5 years ago. 2016. Who was one of the best NASCAR
Yeah.
influencers, broadcasters, interviewers, people to be around at the track guy you can have. And honestly, he really has been missed. I wish I had him for almost every interview. I would probably watch Race Hub if he was still on it.
So I just said R.I.P. to a fucking scam artist, and no one thought to tell me that Steve Burns died today like 5 years ago.
I kind of wanted you to see. I didn't know where this was going. I was like, oh, we're going to say Steve Burns, and then you say fucking Bernie Madoff. What the fuck? Okay.
I had a whole thing about how it's okay to rip people off and just go, oh, sorry, I spent the money. And you're telling me Steve Burns died like 5 years ago on this day?
Yeah.
Oh, my days. End the podcast.
Oh,
End the
Dylan.
podcast.
Rate,
I'm shutting
subscribe,
my
tell a
mouth.
friend. We'll catch you guys next week.
See you
Bye.
guys.